Howdy folks, Laxo here, and today we're gonna go ahead and do the polls on my main account here, and check and see if we actually do get credit for the new Total War Soul, because I've heard conflicting opinions on if we do or don't get credit for it. I have heard people say, yes, we do get credit for it, and I have heard people say, no, we don't get credit for it. The new, I think it's damage % War Soul. Let's actually double check here. 220 is what we're looking for. Let's see. Damage rate War Soul, yeah. I have heard conflicting opinions that we do get credit for it and we don't get credit for it. So I'm gonna test it out. Check it out. I obviously haven't touched the War Soul because the original thought was, hey, if you mess around with the original War Soul, then you won't get credit for the new War Soul. And then now I've heard, hey, you just don't get credit for it, period. And I know a lot of people are hesitant to do polls because they don't know if they'll get credit for the War Soul. I mean, 220 polls, to be completely honest with you guys, if we don't get credit for this War Soul, I would not I would not have touched this event other than my free polls on my free-to-play account, because I really want to save up Jades on that account, one, to get new weapons for my characters, and two, to get the Gingerbread Man War Soul and whatnot when that comes around a little bit later on in the year. So I'm going to be very disappointed if we do not get credit for that War Soul, or if the War Soul's bugged or anything like that, because yeah, it's difficult to come by Jades on as a free-to-play player. Alright, I'm sure I'm getting there here. 190, this should be 200. Should be 210. Hey, there you go, there's a good one. Should be 220. Alright, let's see. 220. Alright. Oh, I also have enough Jades at the moment to... Actually, I'll tell you guys a little later on when we get to that point. Alright, I just got the War Soul. Let's go ahead and grab a character that doesn't have anything. I think you might already have a Total War Soul on you, right? Yeah, you do. I don't touch Total War Souls after I put them on characters, because usually I always put them on characters I don't really care about. For example, Hinamori. Alright. Let's see. Where is... Hopefully it rolled skill specialty. I have so many War Souls, jeez. Alright, did not roll specialty at all, but let's find out. Okay. Damage rate on her is going to be... Damage rate is going to be 59.75. Let's check it out. 59.75. Alright. 795. Wait, did my damage rate go down? It was 59.75, wasn't it? So 56.25. Okay, so if you equip the damage rate War Soul, it just removes your damage rate, period. Alright, now I'm going to science the shit out of this because... Alright, who had this? I think... Who had this War Soul? Was it you? No? Who had the original War Soul? Let's find out who had the War Soul. Alright, so... let's see here. Alright. Jushiro. Alright, so Jushiro has this War Soul. His damage rate is at 62.58. $62.58. Alright, so it went down 1.55% or something like that? Alright, now let's put it back on. Alrighty. So, where is it at here? I had to have already passed it. Jeez, man, I have way too many freaking War Souls, dude. Alright, so I equip it. 67.58. I actually lost... Okay, so equipping the War Soul actually removed my damage rate. And now I permanently reduce my damage rate of all my units? What? This has got to be a joke. I permanently reduced the damage rate of all my units by equipping this War Soul. What? No way. $61.33. Okay, did it? No, it didn't go back up because it was like 62.58 or something like that. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's just do this one more time here, okay? Let's equip this. It goes up to 67.58. 67.58. Then after I put on the new one, oops, strong character, 67.58. So wait, I actually lose? I'd lose damage rate putting on the War Soul. 64.08. 61.33, that's where it's supposed to be. So 61.33. 61.3. Okay. So don't put on this War Soul regardless of the fact. Because at first it reduces the damage rate of all your units by 1.55%. And then after you remove the other War Soul, it takes off the other damage. So by actually equipping this War Soul, you lose permanent damage. So I just spent whatever 30k jades to make my account worse than it was permanently. What a fucking joke. This is... Alright. So, I'm going to have to go back and look at my character's damage rate before I started this video. Because I have several videos of me checking out the base stats of all my units. So I have to go back and look at that one. Just to take a look at the actual damage rate of my units. To see if I actually did permanently lose damage rate. Because that permanently lost damage rate could actually have just come from... shit. That permanently lost damage rate could have just come from the base war soul. Or, since it was an extra 1.5%, where is it here? It could have just come from this right here, 1.25. I thought it was 1.55. Maybe my math is wrong. It could be 1.25. So I'm thinking maybe that permanent damage rate I lost was either right here, this 1.25, or it could have been just this war soul in general. Since I haven't leveled up this war soul yet, it could just be this right here, 1.5, which I'm thinking it's this one right here, 1.5. Not 1.5, maybe it's just 1.5 flat. So, the way it works is I'm assuming is you have on this war soul, it gives you the 6.25. And then you equip the next war soul, and then it takes away 1.5. So let's see here. Damage rate. 64.17. So if I put on this war soul, it'll take away 1.5%. What? Okay, maybe it takes away the difference. 1.5 and the other one is 6.25 or 6.5. So maybe it just takes away the difference. $6.25. Yeah, I'm thinking it just takes away the difference. So, fuck, dude. You know, before I actually started this video, I was sitting here thinking to myself, you know, just chill and listen to music, watching a couple of videos on YouTube, thinking to myself, okay, I need to make this video on YouTube. I need to get it out before other people can actually run into this problem. But one goal I have in this video is to not be negative. I don't want to say anything negative. I don't want to be mean, rude, negative, this and that. Because, you know, I want to try and keep a positive attitude. You know, I'm a pretty positive guy, if you know me in person. I'm a pretty positive guy. So going into this video, I said I don't want to be negative, and here I am having nothing but a bad taste in my mouth for this terrible game. Terribly coded game. With devs that don't exist, and just people that don't give a crap about the game. And the few people that are left in the community are either one, really, really nice, or two, just complete assholes. Like, there is no... It's just one or the other, you know? Things like this make me not want to play this game anymore. It really makes me not want to play this game anymore. And the worst part about it is I actually just dropped 25 bucks buying this thing right here. I just dropped 25 bucks to buy this thing right here so I can level up a new unit. Speaking of which, that's the next video I'm going to be making. Spoiler is I have enough Omni Shards here, and I have enough from my little bag here to go ahead and level up a new character. So the character I was going to level up is I'm going to come down here, pick up Ash Sogajizo, haven't really touched him, get him to 6-star, and max him out and have a little bit of fun. But now it makes me just not even want to play this freaking game. Devs! Whoever you are, people that run this game, the people that post this shit, who does it? Who posts this shit? Who does this? Whoever does this, get your head back in the game. Fix this. There's no reason why people that are spending time and money on this game should take permanent loss by playing your game and having fun and trying to have fun with your game, spending their own money that they worked their fucking ass off for, and they're getting penalized for it. This is fucking ridiculous. And the worst part about it is all these bugs and shit that go on, the devs, the people that run this game, don't even try and fix. They just give up. This is ridiculous. Fuck. Fix your game. Fuck, dude.